Let's hear it for the starting five for your Los Angeles Lakers. At small forward, standing 6 feet 8 inches, number 12, Tobias Harris. Starting at point, at 6 feet 3 inches, number 21, Drew Holiday. At the other guy.
We welcome you to Knockdown with pregame.
Kevin, thank you.
David, he is the total package. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for Ja Morant.
And he's been on the upswing offensively these past few months. And you know how much they love getting all those extra points out of him. He's been carrying a much bigger load lately, and I think he'll just continue to get better.
Look at the opening lineup for the Memphis Grizzlies. The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. Zion Williamson is out there with Jackson, and it's Leonard in at the 3. And for the Lakers, Anthony Davis is out there with Rudy Gobert. Then it's Donovan Mitchell. Then there's Harris. And it's Holiday in at the 1 spot.
And Holiday just does so much on the floor. But for me, defense is his #1 attribute. He's arguably the best perimeter defender in the league.
Holiday, an elite defender, Greg, as you said, makes life difficult for opposing guards.
And he does a great job of playing D with his feet. Comes up with some blocks and steals each game as well. Never gets lost on a play.
The free throw drops for Leonard. And I know every player counts down the seconds to opening night, Clark. How exciting was it for you to be on the court when the games finally took on real meaning?
You know, Kevin, it was always exciting because you never take it lightly. It's a great blessing to be able to play, and after you've gone through preseason, the preseason games and training camp and the like, you're excited to have the energy of the crowd in the building and the game starting to count for real. So it's always exciting.
And Greg, you look at the power that Kawhi Leonard plays with, incredibly strong for his position.
And Kevin, it helps him finish through contact on offense. And it also lets him guard bigger men. Kawhi makes great use of that strength on the wing.
And it's Williamson missing.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
Now here is Harris. Last time out, he had 14 points. 6 to shoot. Mitchell with it. Guarded now by Jackson. The shot by Mitchell, no good. Williamson looking it over. Jackson against Gobert. Here's Williamson. Over Holiday. Jackson trying to break free. And that one's good. Williamson.
Physical play from Zion, going right through the contact and getting the bucket.
Holiday, a screen on Brooks. Mitchell gets to Holiday. They get it back. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Leonard, no luck. And for the Grizzlies, they come in off a good outing against the Rockets. Morant against Holiday. Davis dishes to Holiday. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. And it's all knotted up.
You know, with AD's improved court awareness, when guys on his team get open, he'll find them.
Pass to Williamson. Back to Morant. Williamson with a screen for Morant. That one doesn't drop. Great D that time from Davis. For 3, and the rejection by Leonard.
And just a big-time shot-blocking threat. Leonard's instincts on defense are just mind-boggling. Knows when to go after the blocks.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
And it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Morant. Leonard's got 5 now.
And they don't want to get in a habit of giving him open looks from 3. First quarter still, but not who you want to leave open.
Well, I tell you, that was double duty right there. He influenced the shot and then got back and cleaned the glass.
Trains it from beyond the arc.
That may not be his first choice, but Kawhi's not going to pass it up if it's there for him. Good decision to take the quick jumper off the catch.
Now, here's Mitchell. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own. It's no good.
And he's been way off the mark this quarter. It's been ugly.
Pass to Williamson. It's tipped. Can't get it to fall.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
Back to Holiday. Kicks to Harris. And here's Mitchell from the arc. Basket is good. The assist from Harris.
And when he's hitting from deep, Mitchell's practically unguardable. Can't crowd him out there. He'll just drive right around him.
Morant against Gobert. And that one's good. Morant.
And his presence as a scorer, it just has a calming effect for the rest of the team. He's a fallback option whenever they need one.
Who wants a t-shirt? And your Laker girl.
And we've had a lineup change for the Lakers.
Second in opponent's points, 5th in blocks. And they were top 10 in opponent field goal percentage. They did not give up a lot of easy looks on that side.
And the defensive ranking, GA, you brought up, right near the top of the league. They had attitude at that end of the floor. On defense, Memphis. It's a 5-point game. Hero passes to Smart. Back to Hero. And he drops it in from the low post.
Oh, and the touch on the interior. Hero can hit jumpers as well as capitalize in close.
Whiteside sets the pick for Gilgeous-Alexander. The feed to Whiteside. Outside, Smart. And there's the call on Gordon Hayward. That's his first foul.
And it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Yeah, and as quick as players are at this level, in this day and age, I mean, you've got to be perfect in your anticipation to draw the charge.
Drummond with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Smart, rejected by Whiteside.
And Whiteside takes great pride in rejecting shots. Outstanding at getting his arms up and denying shooters.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. The pass to Hayward. Lets the 3 fly. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for Memphis.
Well, in the first half of play, they're closing out aggressively, blocking shots. A key indicator of their activity on the defensive side.
Something else they've done right so far from the get-go tonight is run. I mean, so much of their offense has come off the fast break.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game.
Tyler Hero at the line for 2.
That's good from Hero.
And going back to the 2020 bubble, Tyler Hero was incredible as a rookie, scoring 16 points per game in the playoffs, a huge reason Miami reached the finals.
And Hero drops them both.
Free throw shooting is about mechanics, confidence, and your mental approach. He's locked in from there most every night.
Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Six on the shot clock. Whiteside, and it's sent back by Drummond.
How about that swat by Drummond, using all of his height and bounce to deny the offense there.
Smart passes to Hero. Smart with this screen on Oubre. Here's Hero, and it's blocked by Whiteside, and he gets it back. Drummond with a screen on Hayward. Kuzma. Oubre outside. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Oh, strong take by SGA. 6'6" with point guard skills. What a nightmare matchup he is.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
At the line for one.
That's good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
And the effort level of Gilgeous-Alexander drew rave reviews from his college coach as the hardest worker and most coachable player on the team.
Here's Hero. Good D by Gilgeous-Alexander. Here are the Grizzlies with the ball. They're on a 16-7 run. Whiteside sets the pick for Oubre, and there's the drive. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
Now, Hero. And it's Hassan Whiteside with the rebound. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Barnes looking around. Whiteside sets the pick for Barnes. From outside the arc, the shot misses. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the Memphis Grizzlies. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. Back to the action after this word. And an unlucky history of injuries for Gordon Hayward. And he understands you got to take the long-term perspective, deciding when to return.
There's certain times where it's not our decision to not play.
And great teams are more sophisticated than ever when it comes to injury prevention.
And training staffs are now expected to anticipate risks. So at times, they'll know before the player does that there's a concern.
Kawhi Leonard.
And we welcome you back to our special Noche Latina broadcast as the second quarter getting going right now. And guys, the Grizzlies enjoying a nice lead here.
Yeah, in that first period, they look to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Here's the second quarter of play. Taking a look at Los Angeles. Mitchell is out there with Holiday. And it's Rudy Gobert. And there's Davis. And it's Harris in at the 3 spot. All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Kawhi Leonard keeps it simple. He says, I'm trying to be the best player I can be. I'm happy with what I've done in my career, and I'm just going to keep on from there. It's not about being famous. It's about playing basketball and having fun on the floor. Well, he is famous, Kevin, and he remains focused on the court.
Agreed, David. It has served him well. Thank you. When you look at Zion Williamson's impressive scoring output, what also strikes you, Greg, is his field goal percentage.
Yeah, I mean, this guy hits at just around 60%. Safe to say Zion isn't wasting many looks. He just attacks inside where few men can slow him down.
Now here's Morant, following the missed shot by Tobias Harris. Jackson a screen on Holiday. Here's Morant. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Davis. last outing for Memphis, they won that game against the Rockets in Houston. Good. And Harris gets the assist. Davis has got his first points of the night.
Yeah, that's good vision from Harris. I mean, he draws so much attention himself, so he's become a capable passer.
Passes it to Williamson. Over Davis. Rebounded by Donovan Mitchell.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to sink.
Leonard against Harris. Lakers passing it around. Here's Davis. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight. Morant outside. Williamson is screen on Howard. Here's Morant. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
And coming out of high school, John Morant said he was a no-star recruit. One reason he may have been overlooked was his small-town upbringing, growing up in Dalzell, South Carolina.
The first free throw is good. And even though he played on an AAU team with Zion Williamson, you know, scouts, Greg, were looking right past John Morant.
And didn't get a lot of offers at first. After 2 years at Murray State, he joined Steph Curry and Damian Lillard as another star point guard out of a mid-major program. And to this day, he carries that underdog chip on his shoulders.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Kicks it out to Mitchell. And the pass to Harris. 14 feet away. It's rebounded by Leonard. Leonard's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Morant against Howard. And it's Morant missing. Lakers trail by 15. Mitchell outside. Shoots it. And Gobert with the basket on the assist by Holiday. Gobert's got his 2nd bucket of the game to go.
Terrific find that time by Holiday. You get open. Drew will get it to you.
Morant kicks to Leonard. Good on the triple. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
He's picking up right where he left off in the first quarter.
Pass to Harris. Shoots over Leonard. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Morant. That shot off the mark. Good D by Mitchell. Davis dishes to Holiday. Harris outside. To the inside. Morant with the steal. Here's Williamson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Defense is all over Zion, but Williamson doubles down and draws a foul while able to get the shot off as well.
The Grizzlies have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department.
2 stops. Last on the first.
He misses the free throw. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that list?
I mean, Kevin, there's so many incredible talents. And not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your league list. But then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So they're just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
They get it again. Drummond. And the rejection by Jackson. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Solid rebound there, and with the score like it is, that's an area where they can't afford to get lazy.
Yeah, another column in the stat sheet that hasn't gone in their favor. To climb back, they've got to put forth more effort.
And Williamson throws it down.
Williamson.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
Now here's Smart. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Now Hero. Tight defense on him. Happy to see that one go in for his second make in 5 attempts.
And how about Harrell's body control, capable of still scoring even when the defense ups the ante in terms of physicality.
Gilgeous-Alexander can't get it to go.
2 minutes.
And Collins has got the ball here for Los Angeles, trailing by 17. They faced off right here last time they met, but the home club just couldn't pull out the win.
And their last time playing this club, foul trouble became a big problem for them. Their starters had to take an early stint on the bench.
They've just got to be more careful tonight. It's that simple. I mean, those guys are too valuable. They need them on the floor.
Now, Gilgeous-Alexander. After Marcus Smart missing on that last three-pointer. Hayward on the wing. Jackson trying to break free. And he's able to get it back. And it's Williamson missing. LA's got nothing but zeros from long range in the second quarter. 0 of 4. Smart misses.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that.
The assist goes to
Already such a well-coordinated athlete for his size and age. Williamson bringing down the house.
Nice job capturing the moment on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Hero passes to Kuzma. Back to Hero. Outside, Smart. He kicks it to Drummond. Here's Kuzma. And that one hits back iron.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Pass to Williamson. Jackson a screen on Collins. Here's Williamson. Ball's knocked loose. Here's Jackson. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Drummond. Now Hero covered by Oubre. Inside. And that's out of bounds. The Lakers will retain possession.
Lakers ball. Grizzlies substitution. Hassan Whiteside. Scotty Barnes.
Just 4 seconds left in the first half of the game. And that's the final possession with the nice defense right there. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies taking a 19-point lead into the break. They've been playing some inspired defense, giving up very few easy points. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, and making good decisions.
All right, David, thank you.
Hi, everybody. Kawhi Leonard displaying excellence yet again. The board man has been on fire.
You're right, Ernie. Look at the numbers. His impressive point contribution speaks for itself. He's put the team on his back on the offensive end, of course. And he's saying, hey, follow me.
Shifting gears, let's look at the upcoming schedule. And that is a wrap. Now let's send you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third quarter.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on them from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. So on the floor for Memphis, The guard pair, it's Morant and Brooks. Jaren Jackson is out there with Williamson. And it's Leonard in at the 3, the small forward.
And if you're wondering if Ja Morant lacks for confidence, well, look no further than his point guard moniker. This kid is fearless, and he's hungry, and he plays with that proverbial chip on his shoulder.
It's stolen by Gobert, and now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Davis, such a terror in the open court. With his size and speed, that's a really lethal combination.
Here's Williamson. Gobert with the block. And Harris wide open. He shoots. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday. Harris has got himself on the board with 3 there. And Craig, you talk about the fearlessness for Morant, reminiscent of Allen Iverson, the way he throws his body all around.
I mean, get knocked down, get right back up. At the same time, at 6'3", he can add strength to that frame. I know that's the goal of his as he looks to absorb contact and dish out a little of his own.
Here's Holiday. Zion Williamson making his last shot. Here's Davis. Williamson with the block.
And covering lots of airspace, Zion is tremendous at closing out on shooters.
Outside Leonard. Jackson setting the pick here for Leonard. Into the lane. Gobert with the block. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And that block might serve as a spark for this team. We'll see if it can ignite them.
Here's Leonard. 13 points in the game. Down to 5 on the shot clock.
Boy, outstanding hustle from Harris on the defensive end. They're doing a good job to alter shots with that activity.
Passes it to Holiday. Mitchell outside. No one near him. And the jumper is on the mark. Mitchell's got his second bucket tonight.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
Who wants a T-shirt? Make some noise. And your Laker girl.
A moment here to see the stats for Harris. Coming off a terrific season, he averaged about 19 points a game last year, 6 rebounds and 3 assists. And every team wants a scorer to give them a lift off the bench, and that's just what he brings.
Well, he's instant offense. I mean, the game's momentum can be going one way, then bam, his scoring turns the tide.
Morant with it. Now defended by Gobert. Morant passes to Leonard. Here's Jackson. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. And the Grizzlies lead by 16.
And that is quickly becoming Jackson's domain. He's such a strong finisher in the paint.
Holiday attacking. Grizzlies with the rebound. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Gobert has got 8 rebounds in this game. And Holiday kicks to Mitchell. And there's the feed to Gobert. Stolen by Jackson. Outside Leonard. Now the pass to Brooks. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Donovan Mitchell.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
The Grizzlies have made 6 of their 7 attempts at the line in this one.
Yeah, and fairly decent a season ago, about 77% from the line.
First one falls for him.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2. Lakers trail by 17. Mitchell wide open. From outside, off the mark.
Just not much success when it comes to shooting.
Morant against Holiday. And it's Morant missing.
And it's just one of those days, guys. He has just struggled to shoot the basketball.
Mitchell up top. He's covered by Leonard. Mitchell passes to Davis. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on John Morant. That's his first foul. Barnes is checked in for Williamson.
First team foul. Grizzlies substitutions. Scotty Barnes.
Holiday looking over the floor. Leonard with the steal. Goes up. And Kawhi Leonard with the slam.
And, you know, the intensity Leonard plays with on defense is impressive, using his huge hands to claw the ball away.
Mitchell passes to Holiday. Driving in. And the rejection by Jackson. Mitchell against Morant. Pass to Leonard. Jackson trying to break free. Leonard, no luck. Lakers trail by 19. Pass to Mitchell. Can they get it? Basket is good. The assist from Harris. Harris has got 3 assists tonight.
And you pass it to him, Spider Mitchell is always ready to let it fly. An impact player the moment he stepped into the league.
Holiday against Jackson. Right side Davis. Shoots over Morant. Clock at 6. Right block shot. Here's Harris. The shot, no good. Great D that time from Leonard. There's the lob to Jackson. It's stolen by Davis. On the wing, Holiday. Guarded by Morant. Mitchell dishes to Holiday. Davis with a screen on Morant. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Harris looking it over. Harris missing again.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
You know, guys, it seems to me as though he's over anxious. He seems to be pressing, trying too hard, moving too fast. Just needs to calm himself down and wait for good shots.
The Grizzlies with another miss.
Boy, that's got to be terribly frustrating there. I mean, with the defense not hustling and he still misses, boy, he wishes he had that one back.
2 minutes
Memphis leading by 17.
2 minutes.
And what you get with Barnes, Greg, tremendous versatility.
He gets others involved and plays great defense, has an excellent feel for the games. He doesn't have to score to impact winning, but if you need points from him, young fella can provide that as well.
Laker girl.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Whiteside's checked in for Jackson. Gordon Hayward comes in for Kawhi Leonard. Kelly Oubre's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And Gilgeous-Alexander is subbed in for John Morant. We've got 1:55 left to play in the third. Smart kicks to Kuzma. Passes to Collins. Here's Hero. Three-pointer. A three-pointer is right on target. Hero's got 9.
Their three-point percentage has taken a big leap here in this second half.
And their lasers are starting to do their thing. I mean, that's going to be the ticket for them the rest of the way.
Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Over Smart, a second chance effort, and the shot is good. He has 6.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And it's been a well-rounded performance. I mean, strong rebounding has certainly been at the center of it, but it's been good on a number of levels.
Hayward passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. Drummond working against Hayward. with the drive. No good that time. Collins with some nice D. Smart against Barnes. The pass to Hero. Back to Smart. Just 4 to shoot. From deep. Kuzma can't get it to go.
Oof, this has been brutal. I mean, he still hasn't made a single shot. No wonder they're struggling.
And there's the call on Andre Drummond. That is his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
16 seconds left in the third. Now Barnes. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. And he lays it straight in.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
If it's working, keep working it. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
And so it's Memphis controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. Their defense has been active and effective. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with this feed. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
Yeah, that's just a brilliant read of the defense. I mean, it was also excellent anticipation of the movement of his teammates before the pass. Just great harmony on all sides.
And there have been two very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. They've got Collins, Hero out there with Smart. Then it's Anthony Davis, and it's Harris in at the small forward. That's who's in the game for the Lakers. Leonard inside, guarded by Harris. Whiteside, a screen on Smart. Here's Morant. The shot, no good. And it's the Lakers the other way.
You know, even though they're on top in this one, you'd like him to be better out there because he's capable of being better. It sure would make things a lot easier, too.
Looking to end his cold spell. A rebound by the Lakers. Left side, Davis. Outside, Smart. For a number of seasons, offensive output, Greg, has been on the rise, as we've seen. But last year, it went to a whole different level.
I mean, how about 2 years ago with Dallas? They had the greatest offensive season since all the way back in 1973, averaging over 116 points per 100 possessions. Get this, last year, 7 teams beat that record.
Shot clock at 5. Gilgeous-Alexander with it. Picked up by Davis. Whiteside, good.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
Well, once they recognized the advantage they had inside, it made a lot of sense just to continue to attack that area.
Morant outside. To the paint. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. That one on Davis.
You know, guys, you've got to give much respect to the length of Whiteside. I mean, he's a hulking 7-footer who takes a lot of pride in being the defensive anchor for this team.
Taking 2 shots.
Free throw, good, Whiteside. And some changes here for the Lakers. Rudy Gobert, he's checked in for Collins. Mitchell comes in for Tyler Hero. And it's Holiday in for Marcus Smart. The Grizzlies also changing it up. Williamson comes in for Gordon Hayward. And Brooks subbed in for Gilgeous-Alexander. And both free throws good from Whiteside. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the play-in tournament?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit long.
Fans, your Laker girls.
And we're around 2 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lakers working the ball around now. Harris kicks to Mitchell. Gobert with a screen on Brooks. Here's Mitchell, 4 on the shot clock. Outside for Davis. And here's Harris from the arc. And it's Williamson with the rebound.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart.
Yeah, you look across the board, it's actually sizing up, shaping up to be a great game. I mean, strong performances throughout, and they've really been strong on the glass.
Here's Leonard. A putback, and Whiteside stays right with it.
Well, he's just zoned in. I mean, in most cases, taking quality shots very much within the flow of the offense.
Here's Mitchell. It's rebounded by Memphis. Whiteside's got 9 rebounds in the game, getting it done. Leonard against Holiday. Pass to Harris. Over Morant. And Harris gets it to go on the assist by Holiday. Holiday's got 4 assists in the game. Pass to Brooks. Clark, we know injury prevention is a huge aspect for teams, and it seems like training staffs hold a lot more weight than they did in the past.
I think you're exactly right, Kevin. No doubt about it, and for good reason. I mean, the medical staffs include doctors and trainers and physiotherapists and the like, and they really have enhanced what goes into preparing players for their seasons throughout their careers, and it's become more precise, it's better. Yet there are still going to be injuries, but the treatment and care players get now, I think, is platinum level across the league.
Leonard on the wing. Going inside, shoots from the baseline. Basket made. That gives him 7 field goals in 13 tries.
And part of what makes Kawhi such a great player is that jump shot. You can't just worry about him attacking the basket.
Mitchell with it. He's picked up by Whiteside. They get the rebound. And a good offensive board going against the bucket.
That's simply an outstanding play, working the size mismatch right at the rim.
Leonard looking around. Williamson with a screen for Leonard. And he drives in. And Davis sends it back.
No, sir, don't bring that in here. AD having none of that. What an imposing figure he is defensively.
This is it to Gobert. There's the dish to Mitchell. And Whiteside sends it back. And he recovers it. The shot by Mitchell, no good.
Oof, rough game offensively. He's really struggled, and really probably why they're trailing.
Leonard kicks to Williamson. Down low. Leonard, no luck. And so Gobert will bring it up for the Lakers. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. Whiteside against Holiday. Back to Davis. Shoots over Morant. Leonard with the steal. Whiteside, a screen on Davis. And the dunk by Williamson.
And this is what we came to see, right? Go ahead, Zion. Do your thing on the alley-oop.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
Back to Davis. And this August, the Summer League was back in Las Vegas, Greg, and that's where you're from, that's where you played. How pleased are you to see your hometown become a mecca for the game in the offseason?
Oh, it is such a proud moment for me, born and raised here, growing up here. And quite honestly, I'm just thrilled that we have Summer League again. After what we've gone through, partner, it is just a breath of fresh air to get back to focusing on the little things. Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it, just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for Memphis.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And it'll go down as their first official win of the new year. And you know, when you look at the huge impact he had, just a monster game for Leonard.
Well, his defense was tremendous tonight. Really, really high level. He was a pest, forced the opponents into a lot of turnovers.
Mitchell passes to Harris. Davis surveying the floor. Just 5 on the clock. Lets it go with a 3. That's good from Harris on the assist by Davis.
Boy, this is something that Harris has really enhanced in his game over time. Hard work, paying dividends.
Morant outside. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
And now we'll send it over to David Aldridge, who is standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight.